Hamburg, Mark the Golden Jet, Wolf, Eric. What's up, everybody? I'm a little on the raspy side. What's going on? A bedroom bully, yo, hungover. Yeah, I guess, you know, I'm a little, hey, Junior, a little shungad, as they say, you know, a little tired from playing a little, spin, Yes, the bug, oh, yes, of course. I'm enjoying a little Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young live right here, Southern Man, as I get back into the swing of things. My plane landed at 2:30 in the fucking morning. But of course, we are here on a Monday at 3 p.m. in the Eastern. That means Hot Stuff Nutritionals presents MuscleSport Radio. We are going to be doing an Olympia recap. I will recap whatever you guys want to talk about. We can talk about the divisions, the shows. We can talk about the hoes. You like CSNY, Ariana? Some of their fucking stuff is just all time. They're fucking great. I may not like them politically, but I don't look at that when I listen to songs. Kimmy did a Kim. Oh, Kimmy. Kimmy was the, without Kim, there was no fucking Olympia weekend for us. Put it that way. MSM13, no fuck with any other magazine. Roron, what's up? So what's going on with the Folk City there? We gotta get fucking Folk, he wants to get in shape, and he let's start a Go Fuck Me for fun. Go Folk Me. Oh, you love Can't Agree More. Yeah, they're a great fucking band, man. That's my Kim, Joey. Jay, I won't fuck with you. With that fucking weight you're putting up there on that fucking powerlifting things, I will carry your fucking coat. Kean, where were you? I wanted to see you and Big Brad and hang out and fucking get loaded together. Oh, we had such a good time. Robert Engel Jr. Was snazzily dressed. And, of course, Kat Vong and CW. So much fucking fun. And then, of course, the ladies of the evening that were at the bar. Hey, I know you changed your picture. You confused me. I saw a comment or a like or something from you. And I'm like, is that the real Hayden? Oh, Mark, what's up? So, yeah, we had a fucking whale of a time at the Olympia. Nobody that I was with personally even stopped at a fucking slot machine to put a fucking penny in it. We spent our money on food and booze and fun. Unfortunately. Brandon 4D. What's up, Brandon? Carrie is training with Lou. Oh, shit. Good for her. You can't really do better than fucking Louis Simmons when it comes to that stuff. Maybe Kazmaier. Probably Kazmaier. But, I mean, you know, the fucking, it's like 1 and 1A. Busy as fuck. Damn fucking straight. Fuck you, Joe. Hey, what's up, pal? I misspin the bottle. Listen, I am getting... Kilson, why you want to fuck me? I'm not that good looking anymore. When I was younger, maybe. I will be getting up the fucking the video. He asked me anything. Obviously, miss you. I miss you too. Brandon is repping Nuo. He should make his name the real DMX. But I'm gonna get that video up. With the spin the bottle, and all the credit for getting those people to play have to go to Kim and Robert Engel. I was kind of fucking shy. Wait. I want to see if I can get into the bench press. Jay, if you ever did that, that would be fucking... We would do a whole fucking, like, series of videos fucking leading up to, during, and after. It would be fucking amazing. I like your ears. But yeah, Kim and Robert definitely were more ballsy than I was. I have to admit, I was disappointed in the lack of people at the fucking alligator bar. I'm not talking about family members. I'm talking about just like, strangers. Even on Saturday night. But goddamn, that didn't fucking stop us from having a good time. We didn't need a whole crowd of fucking people. We had us. Oh, this England needs to get invite to Strongman. Arnold! Heard Bonita got into a fight at the expo. I didn't hear about that. There was a fucking some kind of EDP incident at the expo that Kat showed me the video of. No female bodybuilders at all. Kimmy, yeah. You're not exactly a fucking, string bean. You're in that bodybuilding classification, in my opinion. George on Bermuda getting... I didn't hear or see anything about it. Keefus, what's up, Keefus? Hot stuff is some real shit. Yes, tell them you saw it here on the MuscleSport radio. What's up, Keith? Keith... I was gonna call you before, but I'm right now as we speak. I'm downloading photos from an SD card from this camera that I was shooting. That's without the lens on, obviously. Shooting at the show, and then I have all other stuff on my phone that I was downloading, videos, and then at the expo and at the bar and all of that stuff, and obviously the live show too. I got to get that ready. But yeah, just a lot of fucking fun. It was silly as usual. It was a lot of chicanery going on, family style. No shock there. I just was hoping more of the family members were able to make it. A lot of people had to cancel and stuff like that. Really close to show date, if you will. So there's Vince. Let's see what Vince thinks about fucking the Egyptian guy that won the Dale Chance division. You know what? I didn't think he deserved to win. I'm sorry. I wasn't crazy with the judging all around. I'm still saying, I think Rolly. I looked at pictures this morning. I think Rolly looked better than fucking the Chupan and fucking what's his name? Vince. Who's the guy that yells at fucking Louis Marco there? Bonac.
Yeah, Bonac there. Yeah, that was a very interesting show there. I had reported that Hadi Chupan was going to do the 212, but it looked like he just came. I think the only reason why he did that open division is because he was weighing like 230 pounds. So he would have had to drop at least 18 pounds just to do the 212. He would have easily won the 212 if he had dropped the pounds. But on the other hand, he's got $100,000. He's $100,000 richer compared to. So in this case, it oddly ended up being a good move there. But, I'll be quite honest with you. I was not excited about the Mr. Olympia, and I'm still not there. Simply because Brandon Curry, I like the guy. I've met him before at expos. Very nice, consummate gentleman. Mm-hmm. But, the thing about the Mr. Olympia is this is the first time, and I do mean the first time, to where the Mr. Olympia did not defeat the former champion. You know what I mean? In all the years, stemming back from the day that Larry Scott won his first title in 1965, this is the first time where this was a contested Mr. Olympia, meaning that Brandon Curry did not have to beat the champion in order to be Mr. Olympia there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess the only comparison would be like when guys retired.
Right, But Sean Roden didn't retire. He was accused of something, and he was not permitted to compete. Yeah. And stuff. So I'm
not going to take anything away from Brandon Curry. I personally thought Rolly Winkler looked better than all of them, and you could toss up Curry and Rolly, but I think Rolly should have got runner-up at worst.
Well, Rolly, I know Kamali was telling me he should have lost 5 pounds. Honestly, I think he needed to gain 5 pounds because when he originally came on stage, he was very flat there. I mean, I think you would agree with me. He was a little bit flat. It looks like his oil wasn't on right or so forth. And, he's just started, whenever he was posing with everyone else, he just started to wind down. Now, I will hand it to him. He did come back in the night show, but so did Dexter. Dexter came back like a monster, and that's why, he ended up in the placing that he did, being, I think he ended up fourth, right? Or so. Yeah. And fourth, considering that, Dexter turns 50 next year, that's not bad there. So I think I hate to say it, but I expect to see him back on stage, because when you're still landing in the top 5, Sean Ray, when he stopped competing in 2001, he was in 4th place and he quit. And here's Dexter Jackson, 49 years old, still in the top 5. They're still the top 5, one of the top 5 bodybuilders in the world. You know what I mean? One of the top 5 bodybuilders in the world, and he's 49 years old. So I'm kind of pleased with that. Bonac and Brandon Curry, honestly, I could have switched. I could have marked Bonac as the Mr. Olympia.
Really? Wow. So
I really
thought
could.
Bonac I thought he looked better last year than he did this year, even though his placings was, obviously better now. I didn't think his midsection looked that great. Not that it was puffy. I just didn't look detailed enough to me. So,
yeah,
I don't know. What the fuck do I know? That's why I do shows like this, and I'm not a judge.
Right. His conditioning was down, but I'm going to be honest with you. Everyone's conditioning was down, with the exception of that new guy, Patrick Moore. His conditioning was awesome. Hadi Chupon, he was blowing out gates, but Brandon Curry's conditioning wasn't that good neither. I've seen Brandon Curry a lot better.
Yeah.
I've seen Dexter a lot better, but I can't. I'm not going to hold it against Dexter. He's getting old. I've seen Rami's not Rami. I've seen Ruli's condition better, and Cedric McMillan. I've seen his conditioning a lot better. So I think the conditioning as a whole was just a little bit down, and you can't blame that on stage lighting or anything. That's just the way it is, And I think Ruli's biggest issue that he actually had from the analysis is that he was peaking for these photo shoots, and he was taking these awesome photo shoots. I say, fuck the photo shoots here. Do the photo shoots once you have the sand down in your hand, because when it comes to a photo shoot looks a lot better when you are Mr. Olympia. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
I've said before, his timing is always he spills over sometimes. I don't think he spilled over this time, but I do think, like you said, I think he could have even came in bigger than he did. So, he still, to me, still looked, I don't know, his fucking back, even from the front, his back just in the top 4, I was looking at, he ended up being 5th, but it was 4 in the photos, and I'm looking saying, why didn't this guy place better than he did? There's a lot of other, I was looking at his back of his legs, his calves, and he was in proportion, and he was beating a lot of those guys on those fucking back poses. To me.
Well, remember I told you the last couple of weeks there that Ruli still has that big blocky physique, and the judging protocol now is more for slim and aesthetics there. And that's one thing you have to count there. Even if Ruli was still in good condition, and even if he nailed his conditioning, I don't think the judges are going to regress back to the physiques of the Ronnie Colemans and the Jay Cutlers. They're going to want the more aesthetic physiques, even if they're flawed, such as Brandon Curry there,
Yeah. Who really?
But, I look at it as – I always look at it as, what if Kai Green was on stage with them? What if Sean Roden was on stage? Sean Roden would have destroyed Brandon Curry. Just like that. He would have destroyed him.
Sean would have been peeled, so I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not too enthusiastic. And then you had that little incident with the Oxygen gym rep up there yelling at Hadi Chupon, and stuff like that. I think that was uncalled for, highly unprofessional. I don't blame Hadi for, mixing it up with them, because, that type of behavior is not needed. You got Hadi, he's trying to concentrate on this night show, and here's this piece of shit up there coming over to him saying that he has no chance of winning. Fuck him,
Yeah.
Mind your own business, and everything. I don't even see why they were even upset for. Their athlete won, Brandon Curry.
Right? Curry said
their athlete won the Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
It basically puts
great, bro. Kuklo looked fucking amazing, and he got 6th. I was glad to see him. In the
Oh,
top
the
10.
King Snake. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I
He
mean,
looked fucking tight, man. He was in shape. He was in
yeah, he
condition.
was a lot better than previous showings there. He just needs
Yeah.
to. I think ultimately, I think he can move to the top, but I don't. Right now at this point in time, unless he makes some consistent changes, I don't see him as Mr. Olympia material there. Now
I
he
don't
can win a
either.
lot of
His
regional
height
shows.
works against him, actually.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard for him to put on that aesthetic size because he's much taller than a lot of these guys next to him. But I thought he's even in his face you could see. I mean, he was in good shape. So that to me was a highlight kind of the part of the show is seeing how he's a good guy. You know, this is a fucking fireman. This is a guy, blue collar worker. And he's done well for himself, and to be top 6 at the Olympia, he looked really pumped up too during the call outs and shit. So that was kind of a feel good story, I thought. I mean, Hottie too, you know.
yeah. Hottie, I was just.
He can make it, right? Even being allowed, and he finishes top 3 and gets the People's Champion. So big night for a guy like him.
Yeah, and $100,000. That's still a lot of money there. Getting that third. I mean, and what would it be? I don't know what the prize money was for the 212. I think it's like 50,000 or something like that. Or
You know what? I forget. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, but
I was sitting there, but I forget.
I know a third place finishing is a lot. It gives you more money than the 212. But you know, I mean, you can either have the title or the money. But you know, Hadi Chupon now has the money there, so. You know, the question is he gonna go back? I mean, he's gonna have to go back because he has a temporary work visa.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to go back. So is he gonna be able to do a repeat, or are we gonna have to deal with this whole situation again? You know.
Yeah, I'm sure if they allowed him in this time, I'm sure he'll be able to get. You know, if he was gonna compete in another show before this, I'm sure he would be able to be back and forth. I mean, you know, you kind of set the precedent when you allowed it once, and you know what? I thought rules shouldn't be broken, but since they were, I was kind of glad to see him do well. He's a new name. People are into him. He brings out a lot of excitement in the crowd. And when they called him out for third place, the crowd was booing. They wanted him to win. You know?
Yeah, I mean, but you know,
Iranian people, it was the whole place really. You know.
Oh yeah, that's why he's the people's champ there. You know, I mean, and that's pretty good, and it just shows how. I know Sean Ray was up there talking about diversity and everything and just talking it literally to death. I was about to throw up in my chair when I was hearing that. But, you know, I mean, he is somewhat right. There is a diverse situation. You know, there is a lot of diversity, and having him, you know, someone that comes from another country as being the American people's champ because you have an audience of mostly U.S. citizens here. Yeah. I mean, the only other 2 observations I have to make, and I have to say this here. Number one, you know, Sean Ray and Bob Chickarell, they're wearing these big, ugly-ass watches there. You see them big, ugly things there with the little spikes in there? I'm like, what the hell? You can't wear that with a fucking suit. What the hell was wrong with them there, you know, and stuff? I know it was the sponsors there, but they could have gotten at least a more decent, you know, looking watch than that ugly piece of shit there. And then Chris Bumstead, you know, the one that took it from Brian Emsley, yeah, he had that mustache for some reason or other, and he decided, well, I decided on the mustache. I'm like, and here's the thing there, Joe. You can pull off a mustache and a beard. Mike Metzer can pull off a mustache. I mean, the thing about it is you're going to either look like a man or you're going to be either looking like someone that's trying to find a salad bar at the Blue Oyster with Proctor and Lieutenant Harris or something like that, you know.
I'm sorry, but vacuum pose. He held that sideways vacuum pose, and I was like, that is fucking cool. You know,
Chris Premier, he was pissed off there whenever Brian Ansley lost that event there. I mean, he was, you should have seen how many F-bombs he was throwing there at Chris Bumstead. I mean, it was just.
I thought Bumstead looked better, you know, and I think.
I agree.
They want the division to be guys more like that. You want me to tell you the truth? You know who I even like better than Brian was the guy who finished in third. What's that guy's name? The tall black guy. He's fucking wide.
I don't recall it.
Average name. Let me look it up here.
Yeah.
Hang on. Don't go anywhere.
Ken Jones?
George Peterson. George Peterson. He looks like
I remember
a fucking 212 guy. He's huge.
Yeah, I remember him. He just needs to tune up a little bit, probably. I think he'll be a big contender for next year. If he gets, He'll definitely, if he nails some of these other shows and these other events, collect a little bit of money and everything, that's going to he just needs to get that judge's eye, basically. He just needs to be seen a lot more. And that's the way it is. But third place is still not too shabby, even though the prize money isn't that good there. And
but
stuff,
it's still. I remember when he first turned pro, everybody's like, "Wow, this guy." He was stood out amongst the crowd because there wasn't that many guys that had any size at all on them in the amateur level at this division, and he fucking did. He looked great. So I was glad to see him do well in a show like this.
Definitely. I mean, and a lot of I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm highly critical of some of these new divisions, but, something like the classic physique, I can actually cover that there. I know, Ron Harris, he absolutely only wants to cover open. He doesn't want to cover anything. He doesn't want to cover women. And of course, now they're bringing back women's bodybuilding there starting next year.
Biggest announcement of the weekend to me. That was the best part of the fucking weekend, I thought.
I know, and I mean, honestly, they shouldn't have taken it out to begin with there, in my opinion, because even though you have the women's physique, there was no reason to take it out there. If there's not much of a crowd up there, then reduce the amount of prize money that's there. But at least you still have plenty of women that still want to compete and show up on the Olympia stage, and you shouldn't just freeze them out, because where else are they going to go, basically,
Yeah. What I was really impressed with was I thought the production of the show themselves, the stage and all of that, was really cool. And whoever put that together was certainly a Metallica fan, because they were playing fucking great fucking Metallica songs so many times throughout the 2 days at the arena. So I was happy to see that. I thought it was cool to have the confetti come down, when they announced Brandon's name. So it was pretty, it was impressive. It was nice to watch,
Oh yeah, and the live stream didn't even cut out at all. It was nice and clean, no real hiccups or anything. There was no hiccups whatsoever. The picture was clean. Now I had my originally when I turned it on, it was messing up on me, but that was my router, so I switched to another jetpack. I live out in Piedmont, South Carolina, so I don't have no real internet out there. So I just had to switch to my other jetpack and it started working just fine there.
Who was doing the announcing and commentating on the Digital Muscle thing?
The Digital Muscle, on the Digital Muscle, I think they were just feeding in Bob Ciccarello and Sean Ray.
They wasn't doing. You know what? That's probably the best way to do it, I think.
Yeah,
the show then, you're watching it with, the way everybody in the chairs are. So
definitely. There was some. I will say there was a lot of good points. It's good seeing Hadi Chupin on the U.S. stage. Chris Bumstead, they made that call right. So and they even made the right call for Brandon Curry. I just didn't like the side politics, everything that happened right before the event, because that was just a huge mistake there as far as because the truth of the matter is, Sean Roden should have been on that stage there. He really should have, because he's not been convicted yet, and he was frozen out of the show,
Yeah, hopefully that gets fucking dropped and he decides to continue, and we'll see what happens next year. You never know.
You'll never see Sean Roden on that Olympia stage anymore.
I personally don't think so either. I think, his age and all of that, and he might just be like, fuck this, and I don't blame him. He already proved himself. He doesn't have to prove anything more.
Right, and they're not, even if he competes next year, they're not going to place him well anyway. So, it's just a...
He's got
and that's just the fact. That's just the facts of life. Once you've already banned someone out of one show, even if you bring them back there, it's sort of like, you remember when all the bodybuilders went to the WBF there?
The coffins, when they came back.
Yeah, the coffins, they brought it back. Nobody ever, even, Gary Stridham, they did him a disservice. They never actually placed well from that point on there.
And Stridham was fucking incredible. Now, I know he won the WBF. It's different than the Mr. Olympia, but he had a great physique, regardless of where the fuck he, was competing. So, yeah, those guys got kind of, they got punished.
Yeah, and I think that's the same way with Sean Roden there. So, everything else as far as, I wanted to wish Dave Palumbo. I wish Dave Palumbo congrats on, the kids and everything.
Yeah.
But, but and it's kind of weird not seeing his commentary because Dave does probably the best commentary in terms of covering any shows ever. So I did somewhat miss that, and the other commentary, Sean Ray is good at what he does and everything, but then you got Dave Palumbo who. And I think the advantage of Dave is, every day he's doing a video, for RX Muscle.
Yeah.
He's doing so he keeps that continuous coverage there. So
yeah, Sean Ray, I like Sean Ray. I think he does a great job. I think he's a good dude too. I was talking to him at the Meet the Olympians, and it was cool seeing him as a big part of the whole Wings of Strength thing at the expo, doing the stuff over there with the female bodybuilders. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Definitely. Well, my lunch break's about to end, but I just want to check in. I'll still keep on the forums there. I'll just have to prop it up on my desk for a little bit there. But again, pleasure speaking to you there. I'll be up here Wednesday, or actually I may not be. I'll probably be around on Friday or so forth there,
okay.
To talk to everyone. If I'm not there, I'll probably be in the chat room or so forth. It just really depends on where I'm at, in the day on Wednesdays and Fridays. Monday is pretty secure, but my schedule's tightened up. The winter's coming and everything, and it's just crazy. So, but I'll still tune in there.
You're a good fucking dude. I like hearing your opinion, man. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, no problem at all. Take care there.
Bye, Vince. There he is, the real Vince Goodrum. Been watching this fucking game many years. He's got a good insight on it, and I definitely I was curious to see what he thought about Brandon and all of that stuff. So what is up? Oh, Bum look great. Chris Brumstead. Oh, who is it? Hamburg Bumstead. Yes, he's from Canada. Sadiq Faruqi telling Dave this. I talked to Sadiq at the Olympia. I said hi, Sadiq. I said hi to David Bay. I was talking to him all weekend long. We had a lot of fun. We chatted with many of our brethren from the industry, the media part. Thank you, Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland. Hey, Peter. Siddiqui Faruqi fan club. I'll be in it. Joe, Brandon, you really think Soup is where is Last Scoop? He did a fucking thing. I posted a picture from the arena. And I forget who it was, De La Rosa or somebody was posing, and they put fucking Dale and Big Lenny next to him. No white guys in the top 5. Ooh, well, we might have to drop a EIEIO complaint. I never even thought about that. You see, I don't see color. The ghost of Granny Figs, where is she? Who was I guess, Kukla was 6. So we had to wait till we got to 6 to see fucking a Caucasoid fucking skull make it in. That's right. Scoops me. Yes, you did see that, AB. Of course, I'm positive the regular guys in our DM did. The funniest part of it, though, was the Dale big head on the little body. Even though the whole thing itself was great, the details in that, like you had to blow it up a little to really appreciate it. I missed the spin the bottle. Bob, I will be getting it up as soon as I can on the YouTubes. So look for a post on Instagram when it is up. I have so much videos and photos to go through to edit and whatnot. Kim and I got fucking interview after interview after interview. It was great. Bob, you'll love it. Go watch it on YouTube. Yes, it's off the thing now, so. Stephen Curry. Yeah, Brandon Curry is related to the Curry brothers in the NBA. No, he's just being silly. But yeah, it was a great weekend out in Vegas. It was fucking hot as balls. It was beautiful. I love that. I have to watch that on the YouTubes. Yeah, spin the ball. But it got even a little more fucking fun after the game ended. Which, we didn't post because it wasn't on part of the show, but we had a great time. We all hung out. Like I said, Robin Engel, Kat Vong, and ZW, and Kim. It was just, it was a fucking lot of fun. And then on our live, Luke Sandow and his wife, or girlfriend, I'm not sure, but whoever, she was a doll. She was beautiful. They got on our Instagram live too a little bit, and we were talking. Luke seemed like the first time I've ever spoken to him. I only spoke to him like electronically, the electronic mail. but in person, he seemed like a good dude. Gotta wait for your lady to go shopping or something first. Yes, yes. Don't get in trouble at home, and then she won't let you watch the show. Joey, what do you think of Michael Jackson's kissing booth? What is that? I don't know what that is. Buffets in Vegas? We ate great food. We didn't do a buffet. We did, there was this fucking, it almost like was like a pub kind of thing. But I got Italian meatloaf. And everybody's like, what the fuck? It had cheese on top of meatloaf, but it was fucking delicious. Hey, there's my nose. What's up, pal? Robin Engel trusts his shorts. Oh, God. Oh, did Hottie again? I don't know many details on that. I think Vince knew more than I did. But I know now. What's up? I didn't really hear much details of that, but there was a guy, Kat Fong showed us a video, who was like coked up or something, because she said he was just like wide-eyed and like just drenched in sweat, and it wasn't that hot in the fucking place, and he was just going like fucking nuts, and he was a big dude too, and like the square bad security guys were like kind of like fucking surrounding him, and she was saying that he got fucking, he did leave kind of peacefully, I guess. What does this say? PJ what? Did PJ give you? No, I didn't ask for any anyway. I interviewed him and we were hanging out bullshitting. He's a good guy, PJ. What did Vince say about Hottie? He just said that the guy from Oxygen, so I don't know if that's Bader, said something about him or whatever. NYP. Hey, Tom, what's up, man? Thanks, brother. Joe is an Italian meatloaf. You're damn right. Yes, he's a police in Canada, happily retired now, as am I. What does Canadian clung taste of? Maple Stufa. What are you doing? I hope you had the best day ever, champion mate. God! I had a great days at the Olympia. I do have to say it was a lot of fun, and we did that fucking AMA at 2 a.m. Pacific time, and there were people like Adam McLeod, and the East Coast that was watching it at 5 a.m. So I have to really say thank you to everybody that watched it. I guess it was good for you guys in Europe because it was like regular time for you when you have to watch this shit at like weird time. So it was, I guess it actually worked out better for you guys, but I didn't think we were going to get much at all on it. We had a pretty decent sized fucking group watching it, under the circumstances. I didn't promote it last minute. I had no idea when we were going to do it. It was just like, fuck it. We were waiting for other people to come. Caleb was supposed to come back, John Starner, Officer Ashley Smith, Dustin. We had a whole bunch of people that were there with us, but they weren't physically there at the bar at that time, and I was hoping they were going to show up. And then I would have started the live. But I was like, fuck it. Nobody's here besides us. Then we just do it. You and PJ Braun look really... Hey, Jared, what's up, bro? PJ's younger than me. He looks young. I'm old. Scoop! Oh, man. We were just talking about your Big Lenny and the Big Head Dale next to the Olympia thing that you did. Joey, what do you think of Troy Belton's gauntlet? I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. What is that? What do you think of the Russian whore who led NYP detectives? I'm not familiar with that case, but that happens frequently, unfortunately. The girl thinks that now people are going to think she's a whore, and she says she didn't want to do it. In the hood. No, I got Starbucks at the airport, not at the hood in Vegas, yes. Ray wasn't able to make it, too. So Ray wasn't there, and it was. How was it playing Spin the Bottle? You are going to be able to watch it on YouTube as soon as I can get my ass getting that thing ready to put it up there. I promise I will work on it tonight. I'm going to go to bed early tonight because I need Mrs. P to fucking do a release on me. I'm fucking dying. Scoop, Joe was asking how you had the great idea. Yes, I was talking about the Dale thing, Sergeant P. Not anymore. Citizen Kane. Chinese menu 21 chicken. But the Dale Chance, Big Lenny on stage at the Olympia was great. Who won this year's Olympia? Going to be a one-and-done champion. Possibly. But we've had some great one-and-done champions. Dexter, the Lion of Lebanon. I took a picture. I was talking to Sadir and Chris Dickerson also, and possibly a one and done with Sean Roden. We don't know what his future holds. It piss. Who was that guy in the red jacket? Oh, bro, that is Robert Engel Jr. A couple of years ago, he was an advertiser with me. He owned a supplement store in California. Then he moved to Vegas, like 2 years ago. I think he started advertising like almost 3 years ago. And then when we started, meeting up with him at the Olympia the last 2 years, he is a real good guy. And he just couldn't deal with the nonsense anymore. And then he sold the supplement shop. And he has a regular job, but he does stand-up comedy on the side. And he's hoping to, make that a career. Dexter should have been third. I don't know, Mike. I didn't think Cedric looked good at all. I thought Dexter could have done a little better, but, I don't think it was really that bad. I thought Rowley should have won the show, honestly. Did I see Big Rob? He wasn't speaking loud in Sin City. When did you take your pension? 2003, Tom. Every month since. April 2003. Hottie was the people's champ. I could see that, I can understand that. But I didn't think he should have placed third. I thought he maybe 1 or 2 down, but not much down. Should I invite that Christie girl to the lot? Yes, anybody that has a cunt, put her in. Robert in the red suit looking like a pimp. The red suit, but the best part was the fucking black shirt and the black silk tie. It was hard to see on the screen, but in person, it just was like, when he walked up, I was like, holy shit, you are a sharp motherfucker. He actually was working. I had to do a set. He did a comedy set some other place. Lake Cresva. He looked bloated and chest looked flat. I don't know. I thought he looked a little flat. I didn't think he looked bloated that much. It's hard to fucking tell. I can look at a million pictures and he'll look great in one and on another. And then when you see them live, we didn't have fucking front row seats, so we couldn't see every little fucking thing. And the screen lies sometimes. But Pink Princess Barbie don't lie. She was there on the fucking live show. I got down on New Jersey. If I have to mark my words, he's going to apologize like a dog. From Arizona or whatever the fuck you live. Did you see the video? No, please tell me about this Bonita thing. I have not a clue about it. Phil Moore is the future of Mr. Olympia. Was that guy everybody, Patrick Moore finished 10th. Yeah, everybody was like, and rightfully so. It was like, wow, this is like somebody, fit and fabulous. What's going on, baby? How are you? Crazy, baby, how are you? Big, I don't know. Again, maybe I don't have the right, obviously. Kim picked all the fucking winners. I picked none. While we were there and prejudging and shit. Every one of my picks was like, odds were all bang, bang, bang. I told her we're going to take it to the racetrack. Fulpa he just needs the door. And Mikey will be the next Mr. Olympia, the 16th Mr. Olympia of all time. It was a wild and crazy fun time. You slept till 6 p.m.? Lucky you, bro. His gut looked like oatmeal. I like oatmeal. Did you tug the weasel a ton this weekend while away from home? Dude, I don't have to do it away from home, but it makes me feel better when I do it more, that I'm not overdoing it because I'm allowed, because there's no other release. Looks like Kevin. No, he doesn't. Joe, please, you're going to steal your red jacket. Stop! I wish I was the straw of one of those guys. You saw each party, Bob? I'm fucking great with it. Yes, even the top 5, not just the winners. Fit ass was fucking nailing it. John Gotti, Dill, what's up? Joe, you fucker, I would have come to Niagara Beach. I would have fucking flipped my ass off with you if we hung out in person and had fucking alcohol. My wife would have said, I'm going to bed. Bye, and left me with you in the bar. Fulp! What's the Fulp is in the house? PJ is the only, no, stop. Who is Fulper? Hamburg. Fulpa follow the bedroom bully. That's Big J Monsters. Michael Garneau, what's up, Mikey? How are you, pal? Mikey Fopo, do you want to go live? Come on, let's go. But we need to see updates of you. I've seen some of those videos you posted. You're starting to really get fucking, you're number 1. Dude, it's beyond that. Number 1 doesn't even get to fucking give you the credit. Vegas pool design. Did you do PJ's party? Can I get some fucking like the used toilet paper from the ladies' room? Mikey Fulpa, creep of Subway future miss. Oh, CEO. Sorry, Josh. I'm spilling my drink, and it's not even that kind of drink. He can. Yes, Fulpa, bedroom bully is a fucking animal in the gym. He could definitely get you that 3-month transformation to the fucking Mr. Olympia. iPhone skips. You like that, Kim? Eric the shitcock. What the topic? We're talking Olympia. You know, a bodybuilding and partying. Fulpa's the type of guy who let you fuck your girlfriends purely out of respect. Honey, meet Mikey Fulpa. Mikey, go do what you will. Joe, tell everyone to follow Bob. I'm going for 65. Everybody follow fucking Bob. Come on. He's fucking funny as fuck. Jason Genova was not there. The Misfits did not come this year. I would have loved to see them again, as always. The Misfits are the fucking... They make the industry go round, if you know what I mean. The industry can kind of stall sometimes. You need funny fucking guys. And the fucking Misfits put that right into perspective. I'll allow you for $10. Alex, fucking, you're shaking him down for a fucking sore buck. Did you see Kenny KO? No, I did not. I saw Nick, Nick Strength to Power. I didn't see Kenny KO. I would have liked to say, hey, Kenny KO, can I interview you? I like your videos. I think he's interesting. I think he's got good, he's got good wit. They make the industry go down. No, they don't. They make it go round. Grand Canyon, Miss Jack. That was the, the Hoover Dam. I like Nick's show. Yeah. What's up, guys? Nick Strength to Power here. He's good, man. He had his own booth right next to the Wings of Strength. It was fucking cool as fuck, man. Yes, me and Sean Ray have been cool for a while now. Yeah, that was a while ago on Twitter or something. And then and then we can work it out. Yeah, no, that was backstage at the Arnold a few years ago. And it was something where he said he blocked me on Twitter. Funny how, like a clown, like I'm here to amuse you. The Hoover Brad, Leather Daddy. So then I think once Sean couldn't remember why he blocked me, because I said I was probably just shit mouth and MD, and you were working there, so you were defending your fucking place, and that's cool. You're allowed to do that. So then after that, he stopped, I guess, unblocked me, and then we've been friends ever since. I am not really hungover. I'm just a little beat. Like I'm like, my raspy fucking throat from fucking screaming. I'm coming when he was standing behind me, that big guy, Joe Pesci. Hoover Dam is hot as fuck. Did you hear the train? Did you see RX Muscle video? It's fucking great. No, I didn't see that. That was the one you sent me on Twitter with the Miss Olympia. Ethiopia crackhead. Hoover, goddamn. Hello. All right, Ariana, I'm waiting for Ariana's next fucking thing. Oh, here he is, Fulpy. Fulpy can't block anybody because then they'll get fucking thrown off. Waiting for Mike Fulp. Oh, what do you got there, Mike? Is that a yoo-hoo? What is that? What is that? It's hard to read backwards. Nesquik? Does anybody recognize that? It's like a Nestle, some kind of chocolate drink. Does it taste like a fucking? Look at the fucking biceps. Look at the forearms. You got a scar or something there? Did you cut yourself or something on there? The Green Lantern. Mikey Fulpa proving that the Green Lantern is not homosexual. Speed dial into that. We can't hear you. That's Nesquik, Bob? Okay, thank you. Oh, no, he froze. Look at him with his eyes closed. Looks like he's about to fucking blow a wad. Oh, no. Fulpa, we finally got him on. Do you have licenses for those guns? Damn right. Fucking Beto O'Rourke wants to take those away from the Fulp. Joshua, everything. Oh, no, Fulp. Is he freezing for you? 5-year plan, like when you're rebuilding a baseball team. What the fuck's that? Gay? What? It is gay, but it's funny. You don't look at it in a sexual manner. You look at it as like it's evidence and you're a fucking detective. Oxygen Sunnis were fucking with hotties. See, I'm not sure exactly of what exactly went on. Exactly.